Threw away your love letters. I thought it made me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. Ooh. I'm so tired of being able to relate to Summer Walker. I want to start being able to relate to Meg Thee Stallion. I want to start being able to relate to Ariana Grande. Thank you. Next. Okay. So as I officially exit my sad girl era, I just want to share with you guys a lesson that I have learned along the way. And that is, it is okay to be alone.
If you know exactly what I want to do, then I'ma get a business too.
You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you are new here, thank you for tuning into one of my videos. If you are not new here, thank you for tuning into another one of my videos. You already know what I'm gonna say. Thank you for tuning into one of my videos, because you could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, baby, okay? And it's greatly appreciated. All right, so if you are new here, I don't think I said my name. My name is Lanice, and I do these cool little nursing videos, but today we are going to be doing a lifestyle type of video, and we will be talking about dating in our mid-30s. And the lesson that I want to share with you guys today is it is okay to be alone. Okay, it is okay to be alone. So I will first tell you guys why I learned that it was hard, why it was hard for me to be alone. I think the first reason that it was hard for me to be alone is because I grew up with a lot of people around. I didn't have a large family, like immediate family, but I always had my mom and dad. I had my brother, I had my sister, I had my grandparents, and then we were military, so we often lived on base, and so, or we lived in subdivisions, so I always had a bunch of friends, always had a lot of kids surrounding me, and growing up, I just never learned how to be by myself. I never learned how to be by myself, and then that ended up translating into my adult life. So before I get started, let me go ahead and pull out my handy dandy notebook. Because I don't want to miss any points here, and I want to get straight to it while my camera is working. All right, so we'll go ahead and start with a few reasons why it was hard for me to be alone. Like I said, I grew up with a lot of people around. So being by myself was kind of almost unheard of. Like I always had somebody to talk to, always had somebody to hang out with. So I just grew to rely on having somebody around. Also, my self-esteem. My self-esteem for part of my life was in the pits. It was in the pits. So I hate to use the word used, but people actually gave me the validation that I needed, the validation that I was looking for, that I couldn't find in myself. Being around people gave me that validation. It's like I fed off people, and I don't just like being around people. I love being around confident people because I felt like it fed me the confidence that I lacked. So I have realized that it's hard for me to be alone because I anxious, preoccupied attachment style. If you have not heard of attachment styles, I suggest that you do your research, and they have quizzes. They have all sorts of videos on the different attachment styles. I suggest you find out what yours is, because it may begin to explain some of the issues. If you're single, it might begin to explain some of the relationship issues that you've had. And if you're in a relationship, you might find out some things about you and your partner that can benefit the both of you. So I suggest you do that. But my anxious, preoccupied attachment style would not allow me to give people space or allow myself to be alone. And that had led to me accepting things that I probably shouldn't accept from people just to have people around. And sometimes it also makes me act out and do things, the behaviors. Some of the key traits and behaviors of the anxious attachment style person. So, it also makes me act a little loony every now and again. So yeah, that's that on that. But now that I have been in multiple situationships and been in just, have a lot of experiences, whether it's with men or friends, I have realized that being alone is not a curse, and it's a very good trait to have out here in the dating world. The first reason why I would like to learn how to be alone is because like I said before, I tend to tolerate things that I should not tolerate, and I keep people around who are only supposed to be in my life for a season, reason I keep them in there. I keep them in my life because I want it to be a lifetime, okay? AKA, I have a hard time letting go. And what I realize is that I end up settling for just a piece of a man, just because it's better to not have anyone around at all. I'd rather have a warm body in the bed than to just cuddle with a pillow, you know? And I catch myself getting in these situations where it's like these people that I'm sharing myself with, I can't even call them to come and change my flat tire. Like, if I am in a bind, I might not be able to call this man because he's technically not my man. And I know that that's not right. The second reason here as to why I know I need to learn how to be alone is because I tend to be a chameleon whenever I'm in relationships, because I haven't taken the time to get to know myself. You know, so when I get into a relationship, I either allow people to tell me who I am, or I allow people, or I myself try to be what I feel like other people want me to be, because I haven't taken the time to get to know myself. So in this time of being alone, like, I want to know exactly what Lanice likes. What is Lanice's personality like? What is my quirks like? I want to know everything about myself. What do I like in the bedroom? Like, take some time to explore, you know? Like, I have to, because not being alone and not knowing who you are, like, it makes the dating world very hard. Another reason I want to be okay with being alone is because a lot of times when I'm in these situations, I'm already alone anyway. So it's like, I'm in these situations, I'm allowing myself to accept these situations, and because I don't want to be alone when I'm in something and I already feel alone. Like, I'm still feeling like I'm by myself because I'm settling. So taking this time as a woman, as a single woman, to get to know myself and learn to love myself and build that confidence and esteem myself, doing things that I love, I feel like it'll benefit me, because I don't want anyone to come and be able to tell me who they think I should be. And taking this time alone will help me learn who I am. So when somebody comes and they don't like it, it's just like, okay, well, you can kick rocks with flip-flops on, you know? Like, I don't need anyone around who doesn't like me for me, or who is trying to change me. But while in these situations, since I didn't really know who I was and I didn't want to be alone, I would allow people to do that. So this video, it's not gonna be that long today, but it is what it is. I just wanted to share that because I feel like many people can benefit from being alone. Honey, I'm telling you, I see people who are in relationships out here and they're so unhappy because they just don't want to be single. So I feel like if everybody learned to develop this, then the dating pool might get a little bit better. Like, it might put some chlorine in the pissy dating pool or something, you know? Like, that's just how I feel. So as we leave our sad girl era, I ask that you please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Like this video and share it, okay? Because we're gonna learn how to be alone, aren't we, ladies?